Kipper. These shells are from the other side of the world, he told them. This is a bit interesting. The children always loved to hear Uncle Max's stories. When they were ready for bed, he agreed to tell them all about his latest adventures. Since I last saw you, I have been looking for adventures on the high seas, said Uncle Max began. What happened? Said Kipper. What did you see? Was it dangerous? Well, on time I went for a swim and was
surrounded
by huge, stingy jellyfish. Uncle Max smiled. Do you know what I did? Not really, said Kipper. I had a brilliant idea, said Uncle Max. I pulled out a spoon and shouted, "Yum, yum, jelly for tea." All the jellyfish swam off when they heard that. Wow, said Biff. But why did you have a spoon with you? You never know when you might need a spoon, said Uncle Max. Another time, a huge shark went to eat me when I was diving for treasure. He continued, so do you know what I did? I'm not sure, said Kipper. Luckily, I had another brilliant idea, said Uncle Max. I scared a shark off with a sword. You had a sword with you? Asked Biff in surprise. Not really, Not real sword, said Uncle Max. There was a swordfish swimming past, so I used that. Wow, said Kipper. Is that possible? Asked Chip. You'd be surprised what can happen at sea, Uncle Max said. He stopped and pointed at the light in the corner. What is that? Why is that key glowing? He asked. It does that when it's taking us on an adventure, said Biff. Uncle Max had no time to ask any more questions. The magic took them all away. It took them to a little boat in the middle of the sea. Uncle Max looked at the water all around them. What on earth is going on? He asked. The children told him about the magic key. We go on lots of exciting adventures, said Biff. Just like you, Uncle Max, said Kipper. A dark shape passed under the boat. It wasn't just big. It was enormous. What's that? What was that? Asked Chip nervously. I'm not sure, said Uncle Max. A huge whale's tail burst out of the water. It towers high above them. Come on, Uncle Max, said Kipper. You must have a brilliant idea to escape. Before Uncle Max could answer, the enormous tail splashed down on the water, right next to the boat. Splash! And made a huge wave of carried the boat away. The boat zoomed off and riding along top of the wave. This is just like on your stories, Uncle Max, said Chip. Uncle Max gripped the side of the boat. Another huge shape rose from the water. In front of them, an even bigger whale, shouts Biff. Have you got a brilliant idea yet, Uncle Max? Kipper asked. Not just yet, said Uncle Max. He didn't have time to say anything else. The whale's open mouth was like a huge cave, and they were rushing towards it. I think this teeth is very, 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 very dirty. Hold on tight, yelled Beth. The boat rushed into the whale's enormous mouth, along with seawater, seaweed, and lots of silver fishes. Everything went dark. They stopped in a big, gloomy place. We must be in the whale's tummy, said Beth. Uncle Max looked around and shook his head. That's not possible, he said. Is it? Look at this, there's a joke teeth in here. Okay, where the socks came from?
I don't know.
Where's, maybe the whale ate a shoe. Last. That's very disgusting. Oh, what is this?
Helm.
Did whale eat a boat? Oh, that's very... Oh, no. Seaweeds! Oh, he began to rock the... Wait a minute. Kipper gave Uncle Max a hopeful look. How about now? He asked. Any brilliant ideas for how to get out? No, groaned Uncle Max. He looked soggy and miserable. For a long time, the only noise was the gurgling of the whale's tummy. Suddenly, Uncle Max jumped up. Wait! I have got an idea, he shouted, and it's a brilliant one. He began to rock the boat from side to side. Join in, he told the children. If we do it enough, I'm sure we'll make that whale burp. Like this. There was a rumbling noise around. I think it's working, said Kipper. Biff grabbed the side of the boat. We'd better hold on tight again, she said, because it's falling. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Cans? Oh. Hey, is this a torch?
Yeah.
How did a torch get lighted and when did it be? Is there someone else is holding this? But no, I can't see anyone. Maybe it can glow it by itself. Oh, it's cream. Cream can. Tire. Very many kind of sorts. Look, tire. Just then, Biff spotted a bright light. The magic key was glowing at last. Don't worry, she said. There's a much easier way out of here. The next moment, they all were safely back in Biff's bedroom. Uncle Max blinked he looked around the room, rubbed his eyes, and blinked again. He scratched his head. Sorry, children, he said. I think I fell asleep for a moment. I had the strangest dream. This slipped the magic key into her pocket. Uncle Max noticed something. How on earth did this teeny bit of seaweed get on my sleeve? He asked. The children glanced at each other and grinned. Uncle Max held the seaweed between his fingers. Actually, this reminds me of the time I had a tickling competition with the giant octopus, he said. Wow, that sounds amazing, said Pip. What did you do? Luckily, I had a brilliant idea, said Uncle Max. And guess what? What? Not really, said Kipper happily. Well, said Uncle Max, earlier that day I had made friends with an electric eel. The children snuggled down to enjoy one more tall tale before bedtime. Then